भारती न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Good evening and welcome to Bharati News. I am Divishka and let's have a look at the biggest news of the day. Here is the national news first. Sonam Raghuvanshi, arrested for the murder of her husband while on honeymoon in Meghalaya, made over 100 phone calls to a man named Sanjay Verma in the weeks leading up to her marriage. It has now come to light that Verma was a fake identity used by her boyfriend Raj Kushwaha. According to Indore police sources, Sonam contacted the number registered under the name Sanjay Verma 112 times between March 1 and March 25. A special flight carrying 110 Indian students evacuated from war-hit Iran landed safely in Delhi, bringing relief to families waiting at the airport. Amongst those on board were 90 students from Jammu and Kashmir. The students had earlier been shifted to Armenia as part of a government-coordinated evacuation effort as the conflict between Israel and Iran escalates. India has stepped up effort to ensure the safety of its citizens, especially students.
बस अभी 12th खत्म हुई थी और अब आधे से ज्यादा टाइम ये सोचकर निकाल देते हो कि विच करियर टू चूज। वेल, इन दैट केस आई गॉट यू कवर्ड। ये वीडियो एंड तक देखना, क्या पता आई विल जस्ट मेक अप योर माइंड। यू मस्ट हैव थॉट ऑफ कोई बस ऐसा कोर्स मिल जाए जहाँ अनलिमिटेड जॉब ऑप्शन हो, क्योंकि मैं भी यही सोचती थी, जैसे कि जर्नलिस्ट, न्यूज एंकर, रेडियो जॉकी, स्क्रीन राइटर, वीडियो एडिटर, इवेंट मैनेजर, ग्राफिक डिजाइनर, सिनेमैट, फोटोग्राफर, डायरेक्टर, पब्लिक रिलेशन ऑफिसर, एंटरप्रेन्योर। इनफैक्ट इन सबसे भी ज्यादा जॉब ऑप्शंस चाहिए। तो जस्ट चूज BAJMC एज योर करियर। BAJMC is not just about theory but plenty of practical knowledge too. BAJMC as a course आपको provide करता है world की better understanding, meeting और working with people of top notch industry. और सिर्फ यही नहीं, BAJMC as a course आपको help करता है to grow personally and professionally too. So what are you waiting for? Choose BAJMC क्योंकि इधर आपको मिलेंगी endless possibilities.
Coming to international news, this historic visit part of Modi's broader diplomatic tour including Cyprus and Canada underscores Croatia's growing importance in India's European strategy and highlights the deep civilizational connections between the two nations. Croatia's significance to India extends far beyond its modest size, encompassing strategy, geographic positioning, political influence and cultural resonance that makes it a vital partner in India's evolving European engagement. The prospect of a US strike against Iran has exposed division in the coalitions of supporters that brought President Donald Trump to power, with some of his base urging him not to get the country involved in a Middle East war. Some of the Trump's most prominent Republican allies, including top Lieutenant Steve, have found themselves in the unusual position of being at odds with a president who largely shares their isolationist tendencies. Coming to business news, Microsoft is preparing to cut thousands of jobs, mainly in its sales division. The news of workforce reduction comes as the tech company continues to adjust its workforce while investing more heavily in artificial intelligence. This round of layoffs follows Microsoft's earlier job cuts in May, which impacted around 6,000 workers across various departments. Microsoft has been focusing more on AI as it tries to stay ahead in the fast-changing technology landscape. Air India has announced a temporary curtailment of its international flight services, reducing operations by 15% on wide-body aircraft from now until at least mid-July. Notably, this comes after an Air India flight crash in Ahmedabad on June 12, shortly after takeoff. The airline said that the decision is aimed at ensuring greater operational stability, better efficiency and minimizing passenger inconvenience, aimed several compounding challenges. Coming to sports news, Rohit Sharma gifted young Mumbai sensation Ayush Matre a signed bat ahead of his tour to England as a part of the India U19 squad. Matre, who caught everyone's attention with his performances for CSK in IPL 2025, will be captaining the Indian team during their tour of England. The Mumbai youngster is known to be an ardent fan of Rohit and shared an image with the India ODI skipper ahead of the tour. India fast bowler Mukesh Kumar's cryptic Instagram story went viral on June 18, just 2 days before the team plays their first test match against England. Mukesh took to social media and wrote, "Karma is unforgiving," without sharing any context on what had made him furious. Fans quickly spotted the Pacer post, which came just a day after India added Harshit Rana as cover in the test team. So that concludes our news bulletin for today. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned to Bharati News for continuous coverage and more updates. Wishing you a good evening and a great night ahead.